What's up, fam? Alright, so in today's video I will show you guys how to replace the standard hard drive on your PlayStation 4 system, in my case the 500 gigabyte one, with a new external hard drive. And in my case I purchased the Seagate Backup Plus Slim 2 terabyte hard drive from Best Buy. With tax and everything, this came out to $102. I bought this on sale on Boxing Day. Here's your hard drive. And the tools you will need are this of course, a Phillips screwdriver, a flathead screwdriver, and a USB stick, preferably something around 1 gigabyte. And yeah, those are all the tools you will need. Let's get to it. Alright guys, so the first thing we want to do is to take the external hard drive that we have and plug it into your laptop or computer, whatever you have, whether it's a Mac, a PC, and we want to first format the hard drive. This way, once we plug it into the PlayStation 4, it's going to be fully compatible and it's going to run without any problems. So in my case, I have a Mac, so I plugged in the hard drive and I went ahead and opened up the disk utility over here. So I just went to search and I typed in disk utility and this popped up. If you have a PC, you can go to open up the My Computer, and when you find your hard drive, you right click it and press format. And what you want to do is to format it in FAT32, or on the computer it might just have in brackets FAT, and that is the format that you want to format your new external hard drive in. So here on the Mac, I opened up disk utility, and right here it says external, the Seagate Backup Plus Slim that I have, and I open it here, and at the top it says erase right about here, and when I click it, what comes up is format. So I will click the drop down and I will press the M-DOS, and see in brackets it says FAT. That's just the short form for FAT32. And you want to press erase. And go ahead and do this because already it's a brand new hard drive, so there's nothing on it. So I hit erase and it will just take a few seconds to go ahead and format the new external hard drive. And right here it says the erase process is complete. Press done to continue. And you can go ahead and close this, and this procedure is once again the same on PC. Go to My Computer, right click on the hard drive, press format, format it in the FAT format. And over here I have the hard drive shows up right about here, and if I double click it and I have my devices here, I can right click the hard drive, press get info. This pops up, and if you look, it says format M-DOS, and in brackets it says FAT32. Let me go ahead and zoom in. See right there, FAT32, and that is the most important thing that you need to do before you go ahead and pop the hard drive open, and before we do the whole install into the PlayStation, is to format it. And most people and most videos on YouTube don't show you how to do that. And there we go. That's step one. Alright, so in this next part, what we want to do is plug in your USB stick, and we will go ahead and download the new software update for when we install the PlayStation 4 external hard drive. So what you want to go ahead is on Google, go ahead and type in PlayStation. Alright, and open up this PlayStation.com website. And on the top, go to Get Help and click on System Updates. Go ahead and click PS4 System Updates. And do not click Download Update here, but rather scroll down. And go to the part where it says Update using a computer. And this is the most crucial step, and you want to go here rather than downloading it above, because if you read here, it says visit here for the procedure to initialize your PS4 system and perform a new installation of the system software, such as for when you replace the hard disk drive, which is what we are doing. So just press visit here, and it'll just bring you to this part. and you scroll down and there's a link over here where it says download now. So go ahead and click that and it will start downloading. And I already did this and mine's still downloading because my internet's been acting up recently, so it's pretty slow. Alright, next thing you want to do is we want to create some new folders in our USB stick. So go ahead, open up your USB stick that you plugged in. Mine's over here, and just go to add a new folder, and we will name it PS4 in all capital letters. That is very important. Make sure it's all in capital letters. Go ahead, click that, and we will add another folder within it called Update. Once again, in all capital letters. That is very crucial. Alright, so now that my update file finished downloading, I can just go to my downloads, and over here I have my USB open, my USB stick. So I clicked on the PS4, clicked on update. This is right here. Go to my downloads and download this file, drag it right into this folder. And see, it says copying the file over, and the name of the file should be in all capital letters PS4 update.pup. Make sure that this is the exact file name that is on there, as this is what your PlayStation 4 will need to read once we boot it up with the brand new hard drive to finish the new software update. Alright, so I'm just going to let this load up and move on to the next step. Alright guys, so now on to the next step. So what we will now do is we will take the external hard drive and we will pry open this lid. Alright, and what this will do is it will expose the inner 2.5-inch hard drive. That way we can take this out and put it inside the PlayStation 4, which I will show you in the next step. So to pry this case open, all you need is a flathead screwdriver. And the first thing you want to do is try to find the seam that connects the top part of this plastic hard drive and the bottom part. And you will see a seam, well in this case, right where the red and the black is, there's a clean line all across. And depending on whatever hard drive you buy, there's going to be a seam. And you want to take a screwdriver, and do not be scared, you know, you're not going to really damage anything unless, you know, you're going in there with a hammer or something like that. But so all you're going to do is find a good part in the seam and take the screwdriver and work your way in. Take it apart and you'll just start hearing clicks. Alright. So in my case, separating the seam there. Alright. And just keep going along. Alright, so you see right here we have some separation. And for the first time it will be slightly hard because from what I know, these are slightly glued. Alright, so you will hear lots of, you know, clicks and rattling and cracks, but it's all normal. And this is, like I said, the first time I'm opening this hard drive, so it is a bit harder. There we go. Alright, so as you can see, all around the edges here there's glue, which is why it's sort of hard to take out. Okay, so it's all glued up there. Hopefully this can focus in. Alright, so now this is your actual internal 2.5-inch hard drive. So let's go ahead and remove this. Alright guys, so this drive was actually a bit harder to take apart than I thought. So what I did was, as you can see, I took this clear case off and I went ahead and peeled back all this tape. So I took my nail, you know, scraped it off, peeled off all the tape over here. I accidentally, you know, sort of ripped off a little edge right here, but that's okay. And next step, what I did is you can use your screwdriver, or I took a little bit I had, and in the end that is opposite to the USB side. So as you can see right here is the USB end. So flip it over. So this end, as you can see, there's no USB here. I put in this little screwdriver, put it in there, then popped it up, then put it inside here, this edge, and popped it up, and then it became loose, and flipped it over, and as you can see right here, it comes right out of the drive. So you have a separation here, and this is your entire, you know, film, your silver tape enclosement. And so you just pop this out, put this here on the side, then you have this little adapter connected. Go ahead and remove this. Alright guys, so this thing was a hassle to take off. So this was connected just about in there, inside there, and all you needed to do was just to apply some force, kind of maybe a little bit of wiggle, and just pull this off right here. And mine was on so tight, I don't know how I pulled it off, hit something, I like cut my hand, I was bleeding. Yeah, this thing is on pretty tight on this hard drive, so just be careful on that. And you know, try not to put any screwdrivers here and, you know, push it open or anything like that. You could damage this the circuit board over here if you want to use this in the future. And so yeah, so this was on here right here, just boom, pull it off, and we are set with the hard drive. And let's move on to the next steps. Alright guys, so on to the next step. So now, take your PlayStation 4 console, and we will slide this top right off here. So, this is one of the things I hate the most. Alright, so pop it out and just take it right out. This does not void your warranty. The following steps that we're going to do here also do not void your warranty, so don't worry about that. So, as you can see right here, we have a PlayStation screw. Alright, and so I'm just going to take your Phillips screwdriver, put it in here, and pop this open. Alright, put this aside, keep it in a safe place, and this entire drive will now pop out. Alright, so this is your old PlayStation 4 hard drive right here. And if you can see along the sides, we have 4 black screws in total. So go ahead and also remove those. Alright, so now that we have this, you can slide out your old drive easily as such. And if you look around here, this is what it looks like. So you can go ahead and put that on the side. Take your new hard drive, which we have here. Go ahead and slide that in place. If you look at the two side by side, new one is slightly, it looks like to me, slightly thicker, but it still fits in the case. 2.5 inch. Alright. Take your screws and begin screwing them back in. Line up the holes and begin. Alright, so once that is done, you want to go ahead and slide this in here. Alright, take your old PlayStation screw that we got earlier and replace the cover. And on to the next step. Alright guys, so we're here in the last step of the installation of the new hard drive for the PlayStation 4. And what we will do now is to install that software update that we installed previously on the computer onto the USB stick. So first thing to do is to turn on the PlayStation 4, but to put it on safe mode. To do so, you need to hold down the power for around 7 seconds or until you hear one beep, and then you'll hear another consecutive beep. So let's do this. That's one. And that's two. Alright, let me go ahead and turn on this TV. Alright, so here you go. Safe mode is on. It says connect the DualShock 4 using the USB cable, which I've already done so. As you can see, I have the USB plugged in here, and I have my USB stick plugged in here as well with the software update from the computer. So plug this in. Press the PS button. Alright, so now the option that we want to do is number 7, initialize PS4 reinstall system software. Go ahead, click this. It says connect a USB storage device that contains an update file for reinstallation for version 3.11 or later. Alright, we have already done that. Go ahead, press OK. Now, the waiting begins. Alright, so now that the please wait is gone, it says the PlayStation 4 will be initialized, all users and all data will be deleted. Are you sure you want to continue? Press yes, because we put in the new hard drive, doesn't really make a difference. And let this go to completion. Alright, so now that that has been completed, the PlayStation 4 has done a restart. Let me turn this on again because my TV turns off every time the PS4 turns off. Alright, so now it's going to do a system software update. Please wait. And so from now onwards, all it is a bunch of more installation, restarting, a whole bunch of screens like that. So now it's just you playing the waiting game. Alright, so once again, it's doing another restart. Go ahead and turn this back on. Alright, so press this. English. Next. And now go ahead and set up your internet connection and all the basic setup. And I'll get right back to you guys. Alright guys, so now that everything's back up and fully booted, I went ahead and signed in. And first what I'm going to do is I'll just show you how much space I have on the new hard drive, and then I'll show you how to transfer all your old saved data. So first, if I go to settings and I go over to system storage management, right there you can see I have 1.72 terabytes left, which means that I was able to successfully update and replace the new hard drive on the PlayStation 4. So now what you want to do is, once again, hit settings and go down to application save data management. Go ahead, click this, and now before we did save data in system storage to take the information from our old hard drive to update it or upload it, onto the PlayStation network or onto a external hard drive if you weren't a PlayStation Plus member. But now we're going to go to save data in online storage. So go ahead and click this. And now you see where it says download to system storage. So all those files that we uploaded onto the PlayStation network, we can now re-download them to our new hard drive. So go to download to system storage, and just one by one you're going to start reinstalling everything. So press select all, and it says download, and there you go. Go ahead and download that file. Alright, and go ahead and do this with every single other file that you have saved onto here. And well, that's it. Simple as that. Hopefully this video helped all of you guys, and please, if you have any questions, leave the your questions in the comment section below. Go ahead and leave a like, favorite this video, and hopefully you guys learned something and enjoyed. Thank you so much, and please subscribe.